The main tool is innovation. Right? That is the main tool. And I'll start with Francois ended. We have a problem. And he talked about fertilizer prices going up, incredibly over the past couple of years. The reason for that was that we rely on imports for fertilizer, and for pretty much a lot of things. 80% of our fertilizer is imported. That's South Africa. 80%. Now, the way you manage that in the long run is to be able to produce it yourself, be innovative, be a player in the supply chains. As for Christo's comment now, don't wait. Don't go with the begging bowl. Create your own dynamic. Create your own fertilizer, your own production pool. And that can only come through innovation. So we have to invest in further innovation, invest in production, which is what we're doing with Omnia. And I can assure you, Francois, if it wasn't for that, the price of fertilizer would have been double during COVID. It would have been double because we're going to import every single thing. Then our role, coming to Mbali's point, our role is to ensure that the farmer is competitive globally. And the equalizer for that is innovation. And we're saying now we're competing in a global market. There are certain demands that are out, sustainability, biological products, and so on and so forth. So the tools are there, Janice, and I'll start at the beginning. From a manufacturing point of view, we're moving away from conventional ammonia production, for example, to green ammonia. It's a big game changer. It will cost a bit at the beginning, to the cost element, but in the long run, it will become competitive. When we come to going out now to the farmers themselves, there's so many tools that make their profession more predictable and more competitive. We've talked about resources, whether it's water or nutrients. The more efficient you have use of those factors, the more profitable you become. And the benefit, the side benefit is that you also become more environmentally friendly. So we are going towards a more biological environment, more sustainable environment. The industry is responsible for about 20% of carbon emissions. That's way too much for agriculture. And the way you manage that is by introducing all of these innovations. We have the tools, we're developing it locally here. We have the brains, we can do it. So in Africa, in South Africa and in Africa, we do have the problems, but also solutions as well. And that equalizer is innovation. There's a whole array of tools that are already available, have been implemented, have been tested. We've got data that goes back decades to show it actually works. The issue now is how do we make this more accessible to all? And that's where we are. So pushing it out, not just to the big commercial farmers, but to the small and medium-scale farmers as well. And once we achieve that, which is where we're going, then suddenly we have equalization. Suddenly we can focus on the public space and say, please come to the party. Please come in, help us with policy to ensure that we are competitive through the borders, whether it's BRICS, whether it's AFTA, whether it's whatever it is. We need to go there from a position of strength. And innovation is what takes us there.